Hello and welcome to Guangzhou in southern China, a skyline dominated by the Canton Tower. But this magnificent city is steeped in history too. More than 2,000 years of it to be exact. The locals call it the City of Flowers because of the abundance of blooms that grow here all year round. Flower markets have been a way of life here for centuries. But for the best badminton players on the planet, today is D-Day. Either stand tall and go through, or succumb to the pressure and go home. Welcome to the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. We're inside the Tianhe Gym, part of a huge complex in the city's central business district. There's seating for around 10,000 passionate fans, ready and waiting to soak up the drama to come. And if the last couple of days have been any guide, there'll be plenty of that in the next 5 or 6 hours. Here's where we are, there's where we've been, pretty much all around the world, but obviously Asia dominates the badminton tour. We're in Guangzhou, which is around about an hour north of Hong Kong in an aeroplane, a couple of hours south of Shanghai. It's the center of the badminton world for the next 3 days. There's what they're playing for. Magnificent trophies and obviously plenty of prize money as well. 120,000 US dollars for the singles winners this week, 6,000 more for those triumphing in the doubles. Here's how it works for the final day of the group stages today, the round robin. The top 2 from each group will progress to the semi-finals. That's tomorrow. We go to one-court coverage as well for them. And then finals day, where the trophies will be awarded, the prize money handed out. That's on Sunday. Well, here's what's coming up. The men's singles action first, with the Korean Son Wang-ho needing a victory to make the semis against winless Anthony Ginting. Women's doubles to follow. The well-fancied Indonesians Polly and Rahayu have had a nightmare 2 days, but Du and Lee can still make the last 4. Probably only pride to play for when Go and Lai take on English duo Ellis and Smith, both pairs trying to break their duck in the tournament. Arguably, our highlight will be the women's singles clash between Intanon and Lee. A win for both vital in a fascinatingly tight group. And we finish with men's doubles action, qualification on the line head-to-head with Chen and Wang against the veteran Indonesians Arsan and Setiawan. This is the evening session for you, the second session on court 2. You'll enjoy watching the untied Cantafon Wang Charion, who's lost both his matches but won a lot of admirers. We've also got action in the women's singles and all 3 categories of the doubles. Backstage, and Son Wang-ho with a massive moment coming up against Anthony Ginting. 1 win, 1 defeat so far. There's Ginting, who will not want to exit this event with 3 defeats to his name. That's the prospect that he's facing. Eight-year age difference. Son is the older player at 30, significantly older. And this is how things stand in Group A of the men's singles. It looks as though Son Wang-ho, Chao Chen effectively battling for the 2nd place in the group behind Shi Yuqi. But until all the matches have been played, you never know for absolute certain. In the event of a tie, head-to-head is the first tie-breaker. After that, it goes to games 1. Two courts in play today, and we'll be focusing on court 2 action. And the countdown, as you can see, is well and truly on. You can hear the noise, you can see the lights, and very soon we'll be seeing some top badminton action. One of the highlights of the year. And this is basically badminton's equivalent of golf's moving day. Either get yourself sorted for the semis or ship out and fly home. Players just coming onto court 1, as you can see. Our action, though, is on court 2, kicking off, as mentioned, with this men's singles match, Song Won-ho against Indonesia's Anthony Ginting.
Korea, Anthony Sinisuka GINTING, Indonesia.
Officials already on court, as you can see. Officials from Hong Kong and China for this opening match on court 2. Had a few battles, these two. Someone who leads their head-to-head 2-1. He won the last match. That was in the Thomas Cup in Thailand in the summer. Probably fair to say, though, that Ginting was playing better then than he is now. He had a real purple patch midway through the year. Ranked 6th in the world, Song Won-ho, qualified 5th in the top 8 in the race to Guangzhou. Olympic quarter-finalist in Rio. Picked up a World Championship bronze in Glasgow last year, and this year he's taken down the Korea Masters and the Hong Kong Open. So 8 tournament victories in total in his career so far. 30 now. Won 1 and lost 1. It's a big win yesterday. Both his matches so far have gone the distance. As for Ginting, 22, I always think of him as being older than that. Ranked 7th in the world, he qualified 8th, so he just sneaked in the race to Guangzhou. More than $120,000 worth of prize money this year. I mentioned that purple patch he had. He won the China Open, that was a huge win. That was a Super 1000 event. Also won the Indonesian Masters, which was fantastic for him on home soil. And he took bronze this year in the Asian Games. Things have not gone well for him, though. So far this week, 2 matches, 2 defeats. The first of them against Shi in just, well, barely half an hour. In the chair, Simon Oman Fung from Hong Kong. And the service judge for our opener here on court 2 is the Chinese Hu Long-hu.
Players, ready to play.
It's worth mentioning that the prize money does change between 3rd in the group and 4th in the group. Significant too, actually. 4th in the group is 9,000 US, and 3rd takes down 16.5. So not just pride at stake for Ginting. semi-finalists here guarantee themselves 30,000 US. Massive prize money this week, $1.5 million total. Let's wait for the umpire introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Shen Wen-Hu, Korea. And on my left, Anthony Sinisuka GINTIng, Indonesia. Shen Wen-Hu to serve. Level play.
So here we go with Son serving. Will start favourite for this match, just by virtue of the way he's played so far in the event, and obviously a higher ranking, albeit not by much.
1-love.
There's not a lot of drift in this arena, just a fraction
1-0
from front to back as you look. Just landed on the line that from Ginting.
Two, 1.
Well, you wouldn't know he's lost his first two matches, would you? A couple of great shots from the Indonesian early on, Ginting. Arrow straight down the line. Well, it's a lovely little drop shot from Son. But tell you what, Ginting is trying to dominate the points here, and if Son thought he was
2-3
going to be up against a man with not a great deal to play for, well, the early moments here will have seriously dissuaded him from that notion, even though he won the point, but it was hard won.
Play.
Ginting should be relatively fresh. He lost to Shiyu Chi in only 37 minutes yesterday, whereas both of Son's matches this week have gone the distance. So certainly fatigue shouldn't be a factor for the Indonesian. Oh, that's a super shot. That was a short side as well. Really threaded the eye of a needle with that. Jump smash inside the line. been a little bit of, well, battle of the hairpins. Who can
Service
play the better
over.
shot
4
in the
all.
early stages here. Both men with terrific hands. Oral.
Service over.
Look,
5
not quite
4.
disgust from Ginting, but as if to say, how did you do that to his opponent? It wasn't a bad overhead at all. Made that look the easiest thing in the world. Far from that. Not content just to block it back. Wanted to play a winner off the smash. Already we've seen what a great retriever Son Won-ho is. Ginting has played
6
any
4.
number of excellent little soft drop shots in the opening, what, 5 or 6 minutes. And Son Won-ho has got to all of them. And got himself a small advantage in the early stages here. That's the
7
problem.
4.
Ginting is trying to play the perfect shot. And that was a miscue. What do I have to do to win a point against this man?
Eight 4.
Hand of apology.
9 4.
Par for the course in this sport. Nothing that Ginting could do at all about that.
Service over. 5 9. Service over. 10 5.
Could make that look ridiculously easy again. Just messing with Ginting's head a little bit here. He's pulled him out 2 or 3 times already in that fashion. And that injects a little bit of pace
11-5.
into it, and he's got
Interval.
a very handy lead indeed at the mid-game interval.
Coach 2, 20 seconds. Coach 2, 20 seconds. Go. 11-5. Play.
And imagine the message from Son's coach is more of the same, because Ginting's not playing badly, but scoreboard would tell you otherwise. one of the more difficult shots.
Service over.
That backhand.
6-11.
Shuttle coming over your shoulder. Never the easiest to control it. Oh, yes. Just not quite enough
Service over.
from Ginting, and Son so quick to
12-6.
capitalise from, well, mid-court, really. Yeah. And there's experience for you. Didn't try to hit the line. You didn't have to. Didn't need to go anywhere near it. He'll be very happy with the way that he started this match.
Service
Finally,
over.
Ginting gets in with a drop shot of his own. That was probably the best he's played. It had to be to force an error from the Korean.
Service over.
I say winning's a habit.
13-7.
Sadly, losing can become a bit of a pattern as well. Ginting's form towards the end of the season certainly dipped, so probably not a major surprise that he struggled here.
$14-7.
Bit of venom in that shot.
Service over. 8-14.
So much height. He's not a particularly big man, just 5'9", but really gets some leverage with those jump smashes. And again,
9-14.
quite enough depth from Son. Well, a bit of good fortune for the Indonesian. I don't think you could begrudge him that. The net forward
10-14.
made it impossible for Son to retrieve that. So a little mini comeback here from Anthony Ginting.
Service over.
Once again, from that kind of range, mid-court,
15-10.
he's lethal. Watch where he hits this from. Well in front of the service line. Certainly more unforced errors
10.
from Ginting than from Son in the match so far. One of the reasons why that scoreline has a somewhat lopsided look.
Lang.
Got it. And immediately a challenge. Got to say, my first reaction was that might have been wide, but so often when you look at these on Hawkeye, they just clip the line. So for the first time in this match, we're going to go to technology. Called in. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Been eating their carrots,
One
these
challenge remaining.
line judges.
Service over.
I think how
11-16.
hard they hit the shuttle. 350 odd kilometers an hour, it comes off the racket. Just a reminder, each player has 2 challenges per game. And if you're correct, then you keep it.
11-16. Play. Service over.
Continues to wear
11.
down his opponent. Son Wan-ho. A lot of people tipping Kento Momota for glory in this men's singles, but Son Wan-ho has beaten Momota 4 times in his career, so there wouldn't be any fear as far as he was concerned. And if you're wondering, by the way, about the draw, it'll be made tonight
11.
at the conclusion of the evening session. And there is an incentive for winning the group. If you win the group, you can't play the winner of the other group. So with that condition met, you can play the same player that you would have played in the group. It's a free draw effectively. So you can play the second player in your original group or the second player in the other group.
11.
I hope you're following that. There'll be a short quiz later. Meanwhile, 9 game points for Son Wan-ho. That's wide, and that's the game. 21 points to 11. Maybe not quite as one-sided as the scoreline would suggest. Ginting very competitive early, but first blood to the Korean.
Kamu ketinggalan, kamu kejar fokus. Nah, sayang tuh. Nah, ini strateginya atau keadaannya yang rugi terus, nggak boleh. Nah, ini pendapat saya. Ya, kamu ketinggalan, kamu kejar fokus. Nah, tapi kamu buang poin gampang, nah, masih dihitung tuh. Minimal lebih berat, nggak boleh gampang. Pertama itu berawal dari ini. Kamu mau tinggi gampang. Ya, kan biasa.
Ya, 20 seconds. Coach 2, 20 seconds. Sini. Second game. Level play.
So first game that took around 20 minutes. Finished in a fairly one-sided way, but certainly the start of the game, indications were it could be close. So I don't think that Ginting's out of this at all, especially when you consider that both of Son's matches so far have gone all the way. As the Indonesian wins the battle at the net. There's the hairpin hero that time. Great play again from Ginting.
2-love.
Good lead. A little cursory look at the umpire there, didn't he? Just
1-2.
kind of, was it worth me challenging? Umpire said nothing. It's that stony face, no challenge. Yeah, that was well read by Ginting off the Son serve.
3-1.
Played a very, very delicate shot back. Just there. And that was all that Son could do, is just loft it straight up in the air. Pretty easy kill. Look at the height again.
Service over. 2-3.
Might be 5'9", but Ginting would probably have been a very good basketball player. Mention him slam dunking. Miscalculation though from the Indonesian, that dropped comfortably inside the line. Once again, Ginting showing
Service over. 4-3.
what a delicate touch he has by the net.
Service over. 4-all.
So once again, a bit like the first game, the second game started out tight. It was about this juncture in game one that Son started to eke out a significant lead. And that's a terrific shot. I think Ginting thought he was going to go cross court there. Instead went unerringly down the line. You see Ginting just started to move across and then had to, well, didn't have time to get across the other way, but certainly was fooled. Wonderful touch.
Service over. 5-6.
Good.
6-all.
Well, Son's defensive capabilities coming to the fore again. The
Service
winner
over.
itself was sublime,
7,
but he did so well to
6.
stay on the point. Give himself the chance to play that shot. Just to reiterate, well, I said about 10 minutes ago, it's not that Ginting's played badly at all. He hasn't. Finds himself a game down and 7-6 down against the world number 6. It's one of the few unforced errors he's made in this match.
7-all.
Another great get from Ginting there.
Eight, 7. One goal. Eight, 7. Play.
Great scrambling again from Son. He really looked second favourite in that rally. Somehow found a way to win the point. That was a fabulous get. And that was pretty good too. That one he couldn't get to. There was a shot in that rally, Ginting forehand, that looked to me like it was going to miss the sideline by way. Son decided to play it. Easier from up here, of course, than we say, if in doubt, play it. Nothing worse than letting it go, watch it drop on the line.
Service over.
He's been absolutely deadly from that kind of range. And most of the time, Ginting's length has been pretty good. Not that time.
Ten, 9.
Went for it full-bloodedly, but missed it. So at the mid-game interval, 11-9 Son leads.
Masih buka. Jadi hampir 99%. Dan mereka semua sekarang yang paling dalam.
Clock 20 seconds. Clock 20 seconds. Eleven, 9. Play.
That's a tremendous shot. Just wrong-footed. Ginting completely had to try and change direction. Right at the last, was never going to manage to do it. Wonderful subtlety from the Korean. That's a wild one.
Service over. 10, 12.
Yeah, Ginting knew he set Son up for that.
Service over. 13, 10.
Similar shot, did the damage again.
14, 10.
Get the feeling maybe Ginting looks a little resigned to his fate. That's obviously not going to help. Good fortune for the Korean. And now he's producing winners at will, it seems.
16, 10. Thank you.
Reactions of these guys are off the scale.
10.
They really are. Hugely entertaining point, but one which seemingly takes Son one place nearer to the semi-finals. From almost point-blank range, how did he react like that? To be able to control it. Well, great point again. Sadly, ends on an error from
18.
Ginting.
10.
That's a great leave, because he was fairly
19,
close to the net there.
10.
The judge that was going to drop the wrong side of the line from his opponent's point of view, as it wasn't by much. And this second game following a very similar pattern to the first, tight early on, and then Son Won-ho was just cruised away. Now he's got 10 match points.
20. Match point 10.
All over, 21-10 in that second game. Pretty much a bloodless victory in the end for the Korean, which gives him a great chance of making the last four. Not definite, obviously, depends on results elsewhere. But in all likelihood, we'll be seeing him tomorrow.
21-11, 21-10.
Slightly anticlimactic ending with Ginting going into the net. .37 minutes to match time. Son Won-ho wins 21-11, 21-10.